All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Listen, I saw this article pop up on hotnewhiphop.com. Get straight into it, man. It says, the Carter director claims Drake was too much of a dork for Lil Wayne's tour bus. Now, listen, man, if you enjoy the content on this channel, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe. It helps us tremendously. And if you want to join the membership, you already know, join the membership. It helps out the channel. You want to show support other ways, you can always donate to the Cash App to show some support. Cash App is Big Zo TV. Now, let's get to it, man. So it goes on to say, Adam Balalos comments on Drake and Lil Wayne come after fan leaked a sequel to his The Carter documentary. So it says, Drake was reportedly such a dork that the rapper didn't allow him on his tour bus.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Here he goes explaining what actually happened with this documentary.
I'm Adam Balalo, the director and cinematographer of the original The Carter documentary. Over the past 10 years, I've been working on a sequel to The Carter based on footage that was never released. I've been doing this on my own dime and on my own time. The plan was to bring the rough cut to Wayne and show him and get his sign off so that we could release it together. Unfortunately, right before New Year's, I was hacked and somebody uploaded this rough cut to the internet.
Damn.
I contacted YouTube and asked them to take it down, but they refused. So I've decided my best and only course of action is to upload it myself and verify it so that I can manage it moving forward. This is not the film I intended to release, and this is not the version that I wanted to get out there. But alas, here we are. I'm hoping that at some point I can reconnect with Wayne and Tez, film some new interviews, and release this the right way one day. So Wayne, Tez, if you guys are watching, please contact me. Thanks.
So basically, somebody hacked him. He decided to release it himself to get ahead of it. Now, it goes on to say he brought up Drake while reflecting on how he spent his time when Wayne wasn't available. The majority of the time when I was shooting with Wayne, but when I was on set, Wayne would disappear. I was just hanging out with Tez, Mac Maine, and Nicki Minaj. At one point, I spent some time with her before Wayne did Jimmy Kimmel when nobody knew who she was. And this is him referring to Nicki Minaj. And they wouldn't even let Drake on the bus.
Oh my God.
He was like such a dork that they wouldn't even let him on the bus.
Aww. What a fucking dork.
He continued, when he started selling millions and millions of records, it was a different story entirely, but he was definitely not allowed on the bus and would hang out with any of them because they were real blood gang members around all the time. And I'm sure he was intimidated by them too. I was, even though they were super cool to me. They are serious blood gang members with guns on them, like shit could go down. Now, look, man, this is what I'm gonna say, man. I don't got no issue with this, right? Because at the end of the day, we all know that Drake does not come from this kind of background, dog.
What the hell is even that?
So I don't look at this like Lil Wayne is son of him or Lil Wayne doing him dirty. I look at this like Lil Wayne just saying, listen, bruh, you can't hang with us when we doing shit like this. You can't chill with us. You can't come through because you not from that, right? It's just funny to see that and see this story, right? And hear it firsthand from somebody who was there. Only to fast forward to how we see Drake now, right? We see Drake now, and Drake right now is supposed to be like this guy who got all these ties, gangsta drizzy, or whatever you want to call him.
Bro, it says it right here on the back. Who the fuck are you doing?
Dude, what is this? Why do you have this?
It's a Secret Service card, man. What the fuck? Yo,
Why do you have this?
what are you doing with this thing, man? What the fuck?
Move this car.
Tase your wife, tase your wife.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Did you just tase your wife?
You know, it's funny when you see that story and you realize who Drake was around these times.
We punked Drake and we created an earthquake inside of a parking garage. A lot of people didn't see it, but we legitimately like turned a parking garage into an earthquake zone. And he was in the car and we started like rattling the car and the whole garage. And he jumped in his buddy's lap and he's like literally, he feet up. He like Canadian fetaled up into his buddy's lap. No. And I was like, yo, Drake just fetaled up. And then we had to cut that out.
And I could also see the part where they said that they didn't start treating him different until he started selling millions and millions of records. At that point, he was treated differently. And I think that's where the change came for Drake, right? Where he started to feel like he was part of this stuff that he wasn't allowed to be around. So all it takes is for you to start selling some records, and then they let you hang out with the cool kids, basically, man.
Chip, when we used to talk and chop it up, and chop it up is like, converse.
Thank you. I kind of figured that out, but thanks for the translation.
Okay,
What's that?
But I thought this was interesting, man, and you can see that in this as well. So here's some bonus footage that was available for this, so we can see this for ourselves. So I think this is important, right? I think this is important to see, man. Drake at this specific time is just an artist who is just hanging around. This is literally Blackberry Drake. Y'all see the man got a Blackberry in his hand. This is Blackberry Drake time. Around this time, he's with Young Money. He's hanging around, but they just not letting him chill. And you can see them outside looking like, they trying to hang out. And it's like, yo, nah, you can't hang with us. Getting ready to happen now. So they had Drake hanging out outside, just doing random shit while they doing all the other shit. But hey, it is what it is, man. I think this is just something interesting to look at. And I think, honestly, this documentary, even though it's a rough cut, is worth looking at. So I would check out his page and view this documentary. I think this documentary gives people a great insight of Lil Wayne back in these times. So for the people that feel like people need to appreciate Lil Wayne and who Lil Wayne is as an artist, I think this is something that y'all should watch to help y'all do that, just to appreciate Wayne a little bit more, because I think this is one of the times where Wayne was at his peak, And I don't know, this story just shows that Drake was a guy who they just didn't let hang around, man. And do we even feel like that's a far stretch? Yeah. This is also the Lil Wayne that was always telling Drake, don't change, be yourself.
The greatest advice Wayne has ever given me, and it's a constant, it's less of advice and more of a constant reminder, which I love him so much for saying this to me, is, he's always just like, man, please be yourself. Please don't ever try and be me or anybody else. Don't ever go get tattoos. You don't have to dress any different.
Like, I used to see out and be like, yo, that's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Because I like from the day Wayne met me to now, I haven't changed anything about myself. And he really liked the kid that he met.
Which is probably the greatest advice he could have given him. Whether or not Drake followed that advice, who knows? It depends on who you talking to. They're going to be the ones to tell you, man. But there you have it. It said that Drake was too much of a dork for Lil Wayne's tour bus. Now, we all know on the tour bus, there's shit that be happening. People do all types of things. And clearly, at this moment, they felt like Drake couldn't hang. So they didn't allow him to, man. But hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Y'all already know what the deal is, man. It's your boy Goods. Big Zo TV. Let's go.
Fun to do bad things.
Take off the sweat now, take off the dope, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off, and what do you have?